these annoying pranks. But he'd been pulling pranks like this since last spring. It all started when he slipped extra baking soda in my cake during foods class. And all because I grabbed the last non-floury apron, leaving him to look like a field of daisies exploded all over his front. One prank led to another, and before long, we were in a war. A friendly war, anyway. I thought he'd forget about our rivalry over the summer, but apparently, he still had nothing better to do with his time. We'd always kept our pranks fairly harmless, but this? This was going too far. How long had these flyers been up? And how many people had seen them? Had Noah seen them and thought I had posted them? Oh, I was going to throw up. I read the rest of the flyer. Seeking guys with the following qualifications. Happy to commit. Good old ball and chain. Loves to pamper his girl. Tall, dark, and handsome preferred, but short and squatty are okay. Must love shopping for hours at Chic Girl Boutique. Must be fine with watching chick flicks over football. If interested, call Ashlyn at 315-555-7892. Or wait for me by my black Mercedes after school for your interview. My jaw dropped. He actually put my real number on there. Ugh. I crumpled the flyer in a ball and looked down the hall, bustling with students. There were identical ads taped on lockers all along the row. My face flushed with heat as I rushed down the tiled floor, knowing I only had a couple of minutes before the bell rang. I didn't want to be late for my first class. I ripped down sign after sign, going down the main hall as fast as I could in 3-inch wedges. The warning bell rang. No! I made one mad dash, ripping the last flyer down, before the hall was completely full of students rushing to their first period classes. I threw the offending flyers in the trash and headed to my locker to grab my history notebook. My friend and next-door neighbor, Eliana, saw me as soon as I turned the corner. "Did you see them?" Eliana asked in a hushed tone, her blue eyes searching mine for signs of a freakout. I nodded. Just barely. I took down as many as I could on my way here. Me too. Your brother and I started yanking them down as soon as we got here, but we could only get the ones in this hall. I opened my locker, resisting the urge to punch it. Why does Luke keep doing this? Doesn't he have anyone else he can annoy? Eliana leaned her barely 5-foot frame against her locker, her notebooks hugged to her chest. Her dad was from Italy, and her mom was from here, so she looked gorgeous with her darker features and light eyes. I have no idea, but we definitely need to get him back good this time. For real. He'd taken these pranks to a new level of public humiliation. He needed some public humiliation himself. My brother, Jess, walked up behind us. "Do you want me to take care of Luke this time?" he asked in his protective, older brother voice. "No, you don't need to get involved, but I'm open to suggestions for revenge." Jess checked his watch. "The late bell is gonna ring in a minute, but we'll talk more about this after school." He looked at Eliana. "See you at math club?" She nodded, and then Jess left us. "You guys have math club on the first day of school?" Eliana shrugged. "Not officially, but since Jess and I are in charge this year, he figured we should go over some stuff with Miss Maloney today if we could." I couldn't keep a grin.